I'm still Fox, and this is still my video blog. Sorry, I was trying to think of a way to start this without just stating the obvious, and I think um, I think I failed. So, in case anyone's new here, I'm a henchman for Dr. Apogee, and that's what this blog is about, being a henchman. Anyway, things have still been kind of slow around the base, so I think this week I'm going to tell you about how I first became a henchman. It was actually at a college career fair. See, I was getting close to graduating, so it was time to start thinking about what I was going to do afterward, and there weren't really any obvious options. I mean, I majored in philosophy in college, and I'm not really sure that was a great choice. I mean, it's not like there are a lot of career opportunities out there for people with philosophy degrees nowadays. Well, I say nowadays, but I'm really not sure there were ever really a lot of job openings for philosophers. At least not since the days of ancient Greece. And even then, they didn't have a great retirement plan, just a cup of hemlock. I'm not trying to discourage any other philosophy majors out there. I mean, if you have a game plan, if you know what you're going to do with your degree, that's great. I'm not saying nobody should major in philosophy. I'm just saying it was probably a mistake for me to major in philosophy. I'm not saying that not majoring in philosophy is some kind of categorical imperative. that was a philosophy joke. That would be funny if you were familiar with the works of Immanuel Kant. Okay, it still wouldn't be that funny, but it would at least make sense. Well, sort of. I mean, I guess it was kind of a stretch. Okay, it wasn't really a very good joke. Never mind. Sorry. Anyway, so like I was saying, there was a career fair, and all these different companies had their booths set up near the center of campus. And so I was walking through the fair trying to see my options, and most of the companies were looking for people with engineering degrees or business degrees. But I finally found a company that seemed to be more open to people like me. I mean, they didn't say they were looking for henchmen, of course. Employers usually don't, because what people like Dr. Apogee do isn't really legal. But they invited me to this presentation, which was kind of vague, and then I ended up getting a job, and then I found out what it was. They said afterward that one of the things that had been in my favor was that I didn't ask a lot of questions, which, now that I think about it, isn't really a desirable trait in a philosophy major. I don't know that I was ever really that good at philosophy. Anyway, that wasn't Dr. Apogee's organization. I didn't start out working for Dr. Apogee. I started out working for a different employer. Her name was titanium oxide, which I guess is a chemical pun. I didn't find that out till later. I don't really know chemistry. So I worked for her for a few years, and then she got arrested and her organization got shut down, which happens. I managed to get away, and then with my henchman experience, I got a new henchman job with Dr. Apogee, which is where I work now. And I guess that's the end of the story. So I guess I should probably end this episode now. So see you next week. I need to figure out a better way to end these.